honestly, like, so if you've got Najee Harris and you've got Omarion Hampton, you're going to be prone to run the ball, certainly when you're a team with Jim Harbaugh hitting a line of scrimmage always in the draft. You know, he always talks about offensive linemen are skilled players. He was here just a couple weeks ago when he said he woke up in the middle of the night thinking he's got to get his quarterback to the Hall of Fame. Part of that will be having a terrific run game to take the pressure off of his quarterback. And you know, he's the one who also says about offensive linemen, name me another position group in the NFL that must perform so everyone else can perform. Yep. But when everyone else performs, it doesn't really affect what they do, right? Is the only one that's there alone on an island, but they affect everybody else from their island. That's the offensive line. And I'm like, boy, this guy's a savant, right? But if Travis Hunter's out there standing where he is for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and by that point in time, when he sees the Los Angeles Chargers in Duval County, it's week 11. We should have a general sense quite a bit on how good he is and what he's going to do snap count-wise by week 11.
Duval.
We should know, potentially, if he's going to take half the field away, then yeah, they're going to run the ball a lot more. That's what I'm saying. He will dictate to others. Not others dictating whether he's going to have more of a snap count on one side of the ball or not, because if he's not on the field, well, Justin Herbert might find Ladidi a bit more, won't he? And that's the way it usually works in the NFL. And that's why I'm saying, man, let's get the kid coached up as much as possible now and in training camp and take the governor off. If this is Florida, take the DeSantis off of him. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go. And
He's
see
a kid.
what
He's got
do.
the energy now.
Let him do it. Exactly.
Do it.
Do it now.
Oh,
Do it.
5 years from now, you might not be able to.
I saw this when I wasn't in the chair. This moment in training camp or OTAs. I mean, here he is
It was filthy.
on coverage, and he turns his head. He gets in position to make the defensive play and picks the ball off. If he does this in the regular season, two things. One, it would be ruled incomplete because the ball hit the ground and there is a replay. Okay, I understand. But let's not nitpick. He does stuff like this in the NFL in the regular season, and Jacksonville Jaguar games will be in the palm of everyone's hands in a way it has never been. Period. That's why they went ahead and took him. That's why the Miz, sitting in first class that night on the draft night, is bummed when he first heard the Browns said no to that.
Yeah.
That's what he knows. Now, yes, they got Mason Graham. They got a draft choice next year. They got a whole bunch of other good players.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice players.
And they might be better off for it. We don't know. That's the beauty of the NFL. That's why, as Berman says, they play the games.
They play the game.
But, man, when I saw that, I thought to myself, they will be nuts to not have him on the field for every snap possible. Can you play that one more time? Because, again, he's so on defense. He's going stride for stride in his coverage. He turns his head perfectly. He does not commit interference. He makes the play to tip the ball with his outside hand. Okay, with his outside hand, and tips it to himself and has the presence of mind to make a play on the ball after making a play on the ball. He is a receiver playing corner, and he's a corner playing receiver. Holy cow. All right, Liam Cohen, now you're on the clock. I mean, every single time he talks about something about Travis Hunter, I'm going to want to hear about it just to hear if I can get a kernel about what his plan is for him.
I saw so much of it, obviously a different entity with Cooper Kupp in LA, where you're getting a lot of double coverage, whether it more so be from the slot, where maybe they have a nickel playing outside leverage and then a safety or a linebacker inside of him to double. And then go to Tampa with Mike Evans, and he's more that outside receiver that's getting the corner and the safety double. So it's really just about creating balance. And okay, if we put them on the same side, well, can we dictate maybe where the double may go? and help maybe get one-on-one coverage elsewhere. So, as we go and see maybe how people defend us that way with Brian, it'll help kind of dictate whether we want to get the one-on-one matchup on the inside or on the outside, at the running back position, at the tight end position. So it kind of helps dictate terms, even though it can be annoying at times to get double teams.
Yeah, well, you know what? If he can help Brian Thomas and he can help on defense, well, what are we doing here?
And Rich, real quick.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Do you mean L.I.M. Cohen? You said Liam Cohen. Do you mean L.I.M.?
Okay. Listen. How old is he? How old is he?
So you like Travis Hunter?
Yeah, because Chris, I'm not overreacting.
I don't think so.
No.
What do you mean you don't think so?
He's 22.
Oh.
And he's smart.
Yeah.
And he can handle it. And Dion put him in, like, what do you think? He hasn't had coordinators tug of war with him, saying, you come in my meeting, you come in my meeting?
Yeah.
Because he knows coverages. Like, look at that right there. See,
that was impressive.
Right? And then if he's on offense, go ball, get ball. See ball, get it. I don't care. Listen, hydrate, put him out there. I put him out there for, 100 snaps a game? Got to do it.
Does it seem like a lot to you, though?
Yes.
It seems like it because it is. It is a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
But
it is a lot.
Let's do it until he can't handle it, and then you pull him back a little bit. If that has to happen, I want to go the way what Mona Lisa Vito talked about.
It's like a Ferrari, Rich. You drive it fast until it can't go fast anymore.
Let's go.
But let me ask you,
until the first day that he has a what's that little twinge?
Then
you're gonna get everybody being like, is he playing too much?
No.
Should he choose one side of the ball?
And obviously that is going to happen.
Special. You use how special he is. Even if you are creating matchups for Brian Thomas just by having him on a certain side, you know what I mean? Even if it's just that, let's go, man. Dion said it best. He said it best when he was talking about whether a team's not going to draft him because they were concerned about this very subject matter. And he's like, if you need points and you're a head coach in the NFL and your best offensive player standing on the sideline, if you need to prevent another team from scoring and your best defensive player is standing next to you on the sideline, who's going to be the one holding the bag on that one? And it's not going to be Travis Hunter. Oh, my God. That's why they traded a first-round pick next year's draft for this sort of stuff.
Got 2 first-rounders.
And guess what, guys?
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you this heads up. This is a drum I'm going to be banging for a very long time. It starts now also. It's already started. I was banging it prior to the draft night, after the draft. But now I'm seeing that moment I saw.
That was amazing.
When I saw that, what a bummer. There are my colleagues at Good Morning Football would actually say it hit the ground. Parse it out.
I mean, wait, it did. I think
I did a whole segment on how it hit the ground. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There it is.
Look at that.
I get it. Whatever.
Some replay doesn't catch everything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
The fact that he used his outside hand to make the play, didn't interfere with his inside hand, turned at the right time. His head was, you know how many of these defensive players don't know when to turn their head and they can't because when they turn their head, their body starts going in different directions. They wind up turning at the wrong time. And he may have those moments as a rookie anyway. Or not.
We got to figure it's going to happen.
Chris, what are the odds for him to win? Is there a place there are odds to win both? Offensive and defensive rookies of the year.
Yeah.
There are odds for that sort of thing?
For sure.
That's worth the bet.
Just 1 second. 1 second.
That's
that he'd win both.
Just to give you a little pushback, because I believe he should play twice, both ways too. But, there are going to be people who say, well, if he would stay on either side of the ball would make him that much more dominant. What would you say to someone who's like, he should take all these reps at receiver because...
Understood. And then he's more dominant receiver than he would be at cornerback. What if he's dominant at both?
Okay, there's your pushback.
That he's that gifted, and that you don't put him out there because you're concerned about the gas in the tank when he's 22. And it's on you. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.